I did this backwards without plugging in.
Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm a little sick still, so I don't know if I hooked this up right. So I don't really know what to play today. I still feel horrible. Uh, but I said I was going to do it, so I'm here. So I haven't figured out proper mic placement or settings. I know the guitar still sounds in and out from when I listen to these videos. Um, did some rearranging of the studio as best as I could to kind of make it fit better what we want it to fit, um, and get an angle where I was comfortable sitting, playing, and talking. It's going to be a short video. As I said, I don't feel well. Pull out of tune a bit. Yeah, and some definite electronic feedback to this. But as I said, I'm feeling a bit sick. I've been on antibiotics 3 days. This will be fourth day now. It actually is a bit hard to play because of body aches, like a flu-like symptom thing going on. It's not great. My wife came home from Christmas vacation with it, and then I got it. But I've lacked in content the past few days, and I don't want that to happen here on the channel. I want us to keep growing and doing things together and trying new things every day. So I'm going to push through and try to get some things filmed today. I haven't gotten the puppies filmed yet. I missed breakfast. I actually slept through it. My wife had to feed them before she went back to work today. And yeah, so I'm going to get some footage of them. This evening, I'm going to see if I can get a hold of anybody that might want to do an hour or so chat, podcast hype. I do like the new setup. I don't know if you guys are aware, I'm a cancer survivor myself. It's kind of why I quit working the healthcare industry this year. Couldn't handle running the hospital floors anymore or lifting patients. My hair has grown back since then. I have been in remission for about a year. Yeah, about a year now. And yeah, just sharing random information. but I said wake and bake, and I haven't taken a hit of anything. This is what I use actually. It's Canna River HHC. Wake and bake to me means don't take a Tylenol, take a puff or two of this, and it'll work for just the same. Not the greatest mic, I'm learning. And if I turn it up louder, I don't really. I feel like it's just an odd mic. I have another two to try to set up and see what I can make happen with. We'll try those later, possibly. I'd really like to do another live later this afternoon. Um, kind of just trying to wake up and let medicines hit and feel better. Then I'll get some puppies. And I'll do another shot of what we've done back here behind us because we did some rearranging. Since this chair will be my new podcast channel, guitar, everything spot. Like this, it was uncomfortable on the bed, and we wanted to show the background of our favorite comics and stuff. So, like, I think this will work. We're excited about this. I apologize that I haven't played guitar more. I just really have sore joints and not the energy to pull it off. It's probably the flu. It's not great. I almost want to say wear a mask out there, but I feel like I'd give people PTSD saying this. Yeah, let's turn down the music accompaniment volume. I'm still learning these soundboards. I'm going to be switching back to the first soundboard to work with it a bit. Um, but yeah, the one we're currently using. Got myself in a bad English. So yeah, that's the one we're currently using. But yeah, so probably going to end this in a few minutes. Nobody really tuned in. If anybody does tune in and would like to leave me a comment that you heard the voice or the guitar at least, that would be really helpful to let me know that even though I didn't really feel like playing too much, that at least the sound came through to YouTube, because that does happen to me quite a bit where I record something and then realize that I forgot to turn one switch or something. And it is a bit, yeah, hang out a few more minutes in this because buddy. Uh, we do have actually quite a bit of new toys to show. I will get some videos of those soon. A couple of Wandas, Jonathan Majors, He Who Remains, a couple of Black Panthers, a few other ones we've ordered, or that we've ordered quite a while ago, actually, pre-orders that are finally starting to come in. Those would be fun to show. I'm actually excited about the Jonathan Majors, and one of the Black Panthers coming in, I believe, is a Chadwick Boseman sculpt on his face. So I'm excited about that as well. I think it is. I really hope it is. That's the way it was described to me when it went on to pre-order. So I'm excited about that. I have a couple of Black Panther things in here. I'm not really going to turn the mic around that much. There's one up there. The others are kind of back behind where we have ourselves facing, and it is not. It wants to lean down. Okay. Well, that's a problem I will figure out. Perhaps I just have it upside down. Yep. Later, I think that'll work. Um, yeah, that's as far as I've gotten. I've been sick. Um, we didn't even we made it till midnight, but we didn't have a drink. We didn't go out. We stayed at home, huddled up in covers, freezing and burning at the same time, because that's the way fevers go. But yeah, gonna end this because this was not planned, and I didn't do very well on the guitar this morning. I'm just not on my A game. Ever since the cancer, I catch every sickness that goes around. Like, just it all gets me. Um, but I will get some puppy videos and some toy videos up today in the shorts area. Um, I have still a few videos that I need to edit together that I would like to post, but I just haven't the energy to do that. So we'll end it there and look out for Kit Pumpkin and Truffles for sure today. And I will try to keep doing this and play more guitar. I have been feeling horrible. But yeah, that's probably where we'll end this. I don't really know if I can pull off another one. Get your flu shot because this sucks. I get my flu shot every year. This is the year I left the medical industry and I did not get my flu shot. And here I am feeling like crap. Thanks for the like. Hopefully I sound good out there. I'm still learning this equipment. I don't like the way it sounds when I play. I don't like the way my guitar sounds when I play it back. It comes in and out. I hate it. I am gonna try another song just for that. I wasn't going to, but I think I can drop soon and pull off one. It's easier for me to play, and ooh, we'll go from there, and we'll end it from there because like I can actually play through this one pretty well, possibly, maybe, kind of, to force it out. So yeah, that was fun. I actually didn't screw up too bad. I did, but not too bad. I don't know why I pulled the mic over when I play. I'm not gonna sing for you guys. I don't have a good voice. I think my voice is cartoonish, and that's where I'm aiming for my voice. That's where I wanted the mic for. Well, like I wanted to do podcasts a bit and be able to actually interact, and I wanted good sound quality, so that's why I got the mic. But the main goal is I would like to voice cartoons one day. So this is a part of my self-teaching process to use these mics, find the best mic, learn to record my own sound quality, and then or my own sound files, and then start adding them to my resume on LinkedIn. I'm using LinkedIn to reach out, I guess, to people I never thought I'd be able to talk to. I've actually started talking to people at Nickelodeon and IDW Comics. I really want to get involved with the Ninja Turtles. I can draw them. Not gonna talk shit, but better than a couple of the artists at IDW. And my dog is the Ninja Turtle fan of the host, and so I want to make a Black Lab mutant that is in the Turtles. That's I'd rather him be a hero, but I'd accept the villain if I can get my dog into the Turtles. That's another goal of mine. I know it's crazy, but it's real. So yeah, I will keep testing these soundboards, keep testing these mics until I get one I'm happy with, and then start recording vocal files. For right now, we'll use it as lives, and eventually set up the phone with the WhatsApp so you guys can actually call us and we'll play it through the air. I'm watching other podcasts and getting my ideas from them. I actually got that idea from Jake Johnson's podcast. If anybody watches it, it's called "We're Here to Help." I would check it out if you haven't already. They have people call in, and the internet can work just like the radio. So I figured, why not? We could have people call in as well, and if it goes bad, we just hang up on them. Like what's that's what they would do on the radio. Radio may be dead, but the idea isn't. I don't know what the legalities of sharing other people's music are, but that is another plan between a couple of friends of mine in other bands in other states, bringing in local artists for either live acoustic, I guess, because I don't know how we would sound them all the way through these boxes. Acoustic, I think I could figure out, but I don't know how I would mic drums to this. Anyways, bringing in bands from other areas and showing music from like Florida, New York, and Texas, since we have kind of a trifecta of knowledge here, and we have friends in all the areas, and figured that would be a cool idea. So that'll be between me and Will. If you've seen any of my community posts or watched anything between me and him, that's where that will head. Right now, it's just been kind of two old bandmates catching up and telling horrible stories from back in the day. So that one's not for kids, ladies and gentlemen. If you watch anything that says Chad and Will, that's not kids. I try to make sure I mark them 18 and up. I honestly don't make anything on here for kids, but I do understand kids watching the dog videos or our toy collection because that's appealing to kids. So that there will be nothing bad in any of those. But Will and I will tell stories from the road, and we're both in our 40s now and have stories, and just imagine stories from musicians. It gets pretty dark and wild sometimes. Like no crazy murder or anything like that, but drunken nonsense. And yeah, there's gonna be some crazy stories. Uh, Thank you to the viewer that's here. If you can actually hear me and give me a thumbs up in the comments, that would be great. This is the Mayono podcasting board, and I think this is the Mayono mic I stuck onto a different arm because I like the arm but did not like the mic that came with the arm. I was going to end this a couple of minutes ago, but I got excited. I actually played through one more song. If you can't hear me, all right, cool. Uh, I will maybe be able to pull off one more song here in a minute. I don't know. It's exciting every time I get going. I don't actually plan these out. I don't write a script. I don't want to use AI on the channel. I want everything to be what we really are. Um, Started doing some redesigns. I will definitely jam for you since you asked. I just need another minute. I'm kind of fighting the flu right now, but I really wanted to be active today on the channel as much as I could. So I figured I'd go live this morning. And yeah, so this will be the new spot I do any live shows from. I'm trying to showcase my wife collects Harley Quinn and I collect Spider Man. So I moved a few things around. I wanted to showcase us completely. And there's going to be a few more toys coming in and moving around this area that we will show off. Um, my Barbie collection on this side, and my wife is actually the one that collects Masters of the Universe. Like I played with them as a kid, but I was more a Ninja Turtle guy. And her Masters of the Universe collection is massive and pretty impressive. I've only gotten her like one or two things for it. I bought her a He-Man when they reprinted them because I watched He-Man. She's a She-Ra fan. And but yes, we did watch the Masters of the Universe Christmas special. We do every year as well. It's part of our tradition. But at 1,000 subscribers, I get to actually unbox her toys from when she was a child. And she has the She-Ra Castle and her Masters of the Universe collection that she actually played with in that box. And I've been excited since we found it in the attic to open it. And she was like, no, make a goal out of it. It'll be funner that way. More fun that way. I don't know who spoke learned me to spoking with. So I just dropped tune and I don't have all this figured out yet. So I'm going to play something that I'm writing that's in drop. But when I play it in my head, I hit a distortion pedal after the opening, and I do not have that. And I don't have the distortion figured out through this soundboard yet, so I'm not going to put you guys through that. I'm going to play it clean and kind of just imagine where it goes. You'll hear it. It starts off kind of. This is Blink 182 and Coheed and Cambria influenced, if you know those bands. So it's got a like funky feel, but it starts off with this opening. Hopefully you guys can hear me. And this is what I'm writing, so if it doesn't sound good, that's where it's at. And I also am fighting the flu, so there's that on top of that. We'll give this a shot. Really messed up, but I'm still trying. Yeah, no, I messed that up. That was ugly. Let me tune back up and see if I can fake my way through something. Wow. Just really got my head messed up with this. Okay, there we go. Let's see. I appreciate it. I'm not feeling the best. My reimagining of my punk song just played in a different style. I didn't do too well there either. I'm kind of a big old AFI fan, a really big Coheed fan, and I grew up loving Michael Jackson, so you can probably hear all of that in the punk song and the influences and everything that comes from that song. I've been writing that riff for a very long time, and I'm just now to the point where I'm ready to record it and say that one version of it is finished, but I have if you play guitar, like you kind of can play the same song in different styles, and like I like the genre right, like because I like music from all different eras. I like all different types of music. So like one day I'll be there and I'll be like, I feel like playing some 50s doo wop today, and I'll play one of my songs in that style. Or I'm a reggae fan, so like sometimes I just like vibe and I'm like my songs turn into reggae or just whatever song I'm playing. I've played Metallica and reggae before, just being in that vibe. And yeah, I genre wrote a song to challenge myself to write something that sounded like it came from the 90s. And so I listened to Silverchair's Frog Stomp and I came up with something and people actually liked it. They were like, there's 90s vibes all over it. And I'm kind of excited that people liked it. It sounded more, no, it sounded like Silverchair to me. I was a big fan of Silverchair when I was a kid because they were kids and they were on MTV. And MTV, if you're younger than me, used to be this channel that played music. Now all they play is some people from New Jersey, but they used to play music. Oh, and Rob Dyrdek's on MTV, I think. I don't really know. But it was crazy. It was like CNN with news, but it was like music all the time. And then the real world came and New Jersey screwed everything up. Now I don't know what MTV is. Let me see. I was talking about something and then I was like, oh, I could play it. Oh, the 90s riff I wrote. If I don't mess this up. That's all I've got of it so far. Um, that was the challenge to myself to write something 90s. I need just a second. Antibiotics kind of make me dizzy a little bit when they start kicking into my stomach. Okay, give me a minute. I'll play something else. I can play one of my softer ones that I've been working on for a while. Thank you for both of you guys being here. Thanks for both the likes. It's, these will get better in quality as I figure out these sound equipments and the mic placements and yeah, get all of my people on the same page because we do want to do this with other people and bring in other bands. And I'd like to actually eventually show the writing process of music completely through YouTube. Like, get everybody on one stream and be like, hey, let's just write a song. We'll stream till it happens and show how it comes together. Like, and I see one of you watching here. I've been to your channel. Don't I believe you write music as well? So if you're interested in that, that would be way cool. It doesn't have to be limited to rock or punk or any kind of metal or anything that I have experience playing. I'm open to anything except for really country because I don't really know much country. Not a fan. But I'm open to learning if somebody wants to teach me a riff or something, but I'm just not, I'm not, I wouldn't know where I would help to write a country song. But any other genre, like soft rock, I could do. Acoustic soft, like I could do. The country, I would be a little lost. I don't know that twang. I can even play. Yeah, I wrote a song inspired by the Deftones. It's one of the ones that's actually almost finished. If you'd be interested in that, that would be. I would have to drop it down. I played it once on the video already. I will drop it down for you if you give me a few minutes. I need to kind of catch my balance and my snap. And yeah, it's in drop. Deftones mostly plays in drops. One of my dream guitars has always been the Stephen Carpenter ESP. I've wanted it since I was a kid. Yeah, I'm gonna drop down in just a minute. I'm just you have it. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. I play a Fender Strat. I've had a few other guitars, but I've had this guitar the longest, and it's my lone survivor. When I quit my band, I sold everything but this one. The guitar I regret selling the most was I had the Washburn Dimebag, the electric one, and it was too heavy and awkward for me to play. And this was before Dimebag passed, and so I was like, you know what? I can't play it. I love Pantera, but I can't play this guitar, and I sold it, and I bought an acoustic and a Marshall mini stack with it. And then Dimebag passed, and I was just like, I still have pictures of it where I got it, and I was like, it was beautiful, but it's such an unpractical playing guitar, and my heart hurts for it still to this moment because I held it in my hands, like I did play on it, and I wish I never would have sold it, but I did, and that's one of my biggest regrets in life, if I'm being honest, is pawning that guitar, not pawning, selling that guitar. I did when I quit my band. I pawned my basses, but I hate playing bass. I hate it. I hate it so much. It was so heavy. I'm a really small guy. If you haven't noticed, I'm tall. I'm like right under 6 foot. But if I've already had cancer, and like to be honest, I weigh 126 to 130 pounds. Like I'm underweight for my height, and bass was just too much. It hurt. I've actually never owned a 7 string. My band, when I left them, they started playing sevens and above, and I just never did that. But they pissed me off. They stuck me in a as a bassist after naming the band and writing some of the coolest music and bass. Like when I would play a show, and we played technical metal, so like it was hard, and I didn't want to just be a do 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 bass player. So like I played just as fast and just as technical as the rest of the band, and playing even like just a short set. say we had 45 minutes to an hour, like it was so exhausting playing the bass that I would need like 3 days to recuperate. And I quit drinking before that, so like I quit drinking and I was still needing this time to recuperate. And it was the bass. It was too big. It was too heavy. And I'm bitching and whining, and that sucks. It looks like I lost you. I was gonna drop tune here in a minute. Give you a few more minutes. If you come back, I got it drop tuned. I will play the Deftones for you. I'll give you a few minutes here because I understand internet goes in and out sometimes. Oh, you're still here. It didn't show that you were still here. That was not the Deftones song. This one is. Yeah, that's my Deftones inspired song that I've been writing. Yeah, I really do got to take a break after that one. That one. Oh. So yeah, if you are down, I believe I've looked at your channel and you're a keyboardist, aren't you? You at least work with electronic music. Trying to remember. I think I've been to your channel. No. Okay. Either way, if you've ever be down to join and do a video chat as a live podcast type thing, or if you'd ever be down to jam, that's kind of where this is going. Guitar mainly. Yeah, I'm studying as well. I'm in Coursera right now. That's what I should be doing, but I've been sick. Yeah, so my LinkedIn is on my page. You can connect with me there, and then or leave a comment under any of these, and just tell me when you're ready, and we'll time it around my internet here. Ah, I don't even know what I'm playing, bro. Like I literally have never taken a lesson. I don't know what chords are. I don't know what musical notes are. I don't know how to read music. I don't know anything. I just play. I can hear a song on the radio and figure it out usually. I play what my soul tells me to play. That's what it is. It's just it's yeah. But I can show you a few things that I know, and I can read and write tablature. So I can at least do that. If you can read tablature, like I can write something down for you, and it'll help. Like there's little tricks, and then I have a couple of stretches that I actually. One of my stretches is a Dimebag Daryl riff that I use to stretch my fingers every morning, and that one works really well. I'd be happy to like show a few of those things that I use. And I know that I play on scales and I know that I play chords. I just couldn't tell you what they are or when I do it. I think scales are when I'm going across the board, and I know chords are my what I'm holding down. I just don't know what they are. Our passions are a lot of things, but music is definitely one of them. It took YouTube and leaving the medical field for me to start writing again. I've been on kind of a 5 year mind block where I couldn't write anything. COVID sort of running through COVID as a nurse was hard, and then getting cancer after that, and my industry dumping me when I needed a nurse myself was is still hard to understand. And so I think it took all of that and my wife saying, do something fun that you'll have fun with, and me starting YouTube and Coursera in hopes of finding a job that way. Like I think that's what started my music coming back out of me because I really didn't have anything. I would do it in a heartbeat again if I could. Cancer killed my body. I can't run like I used to. I some days I have trouble walking. Like it's that shitty. That's why we really had to work to find myself a comfortable spot that I could sit. Like, not even gonna lie, I even have oh god, I even have a butt pillow to sit on. I had colorectal cancer, stage 2A, and just physically haven't fully bounced back yet, but I'm stronger than hell. You know what I mean? Like I beat it into remission. Everything's good. Just lingering effects, lingering weakness, weather affected bad days, and I catch every sickness, unfortunately. And my wife still teaches first grade, so those snotty little kids get me sick a lot. But I'm really not going to let it affect the YouTube. I'm really going to post every day. I'm really going to play my guitar every day. We're really going to film the dogs every day. We're going to grow this channel. gonna interact with people. Um, we're buying equipment little by little to make it better through trial and error and feedback from you guys. We will compete with the big channels one day. We will be something. We will not stop. I don't like that I'm only seeing Harley though. I might have to change the angle of this camera to get Spider-Man in here more because, yeah, Spidey's my collection and Harley's hers. Well, they're both ours, but yeah, I finished my coffee. 10:13 a.m. where I am. Oh, you should see my Spidey collection. It's growing all the time, comic book wise and other merch. And my wife got into them, and we honestly have, oh my god, I can't even think, like 40 or 50 Spider-Man toys hanging in our bedroom. Yeah, I gotta get more Spidey in here actually. I have this wall and then a couple of toys here. And then more for Harley Quinn over that way. She started collecting comics after me. She got into Harley. I took her to her first comic shop and I bought her one comic, a Spidey comic that I thought was really cute because it was a Spidey MJ comic. It's actually up here, and MJ's being the pampered princess, and Spidey's carrying her on top of a bunch of suitcases on their vacation. And so, like, I spent a good chunk of money on that for her, and then I turned around and I seen that she had a stack of Harley comics, like ginormous stack, and she probably spent $200 that day buying every Harley comic she could find for some reason. And I was excited to get her one comic. We have a few autographed comics too that we want to get displayed, but we're looking for cases, and we don't want to send them in to get graded because they're still sealed with the certificate of authenticity. Authenticity. So we just want to get like a harder case to put those out. Um, Lots of Marvel Legends to put out. So we have an entire room full of toys that we haven't even unpacked to put out. We once our we got everything out and started putting this idea together, and then our dog was diagnosed with a tumor in his nose, so we kind of lost our focus and started filming Kit more and put the toys and cleaning and decorating to the side. Our house is a mess. Harley's Berserk. The only thing I don't like is the Harley Quinn animated series because Kaylee Cuckoo, however you say her name is the worst actress to play that role. Now, I want to throw this out there. The girl who played Bernadette in The Big Bang Theory voiced Harley Quinn in the Harley versus Batman, I think it was called, or Batman and Harley, and that girl did amazing. I can't remember, Melissa Rauch or something. So like they already had their hands in there, and they hired Kaylee Cuckoo to be Harley, and she doesn't even change her voice. Like that's the worst Harley Quinn ever, and people like it for some reason. We can't even watch it. Sorry for just being here vaping away. But I do like Harley. I like Harley because of my wife. I mean, I liked her in the animated series when I was a kid. Sort of fell out of Batman lore a long time ago. They've rebooted the movie so many times and made so much crap that I sort of stick to the animated stuff nowadays. But growing up, I was a huge Batman fan as well, and Lou Ferrigno Hulk fan, and Linda Carter, Wonder Woman fan. I do have Wonder Woman in here. I'm actually a Gal Gadot fan as well. I like her as Wonder Woman. I thought she did amazing. I thought her movies, well, the first movie was fantastic. I thought her second movie just needed better writing and a better subject. And I didn't believe that Wonder Woman would be so easily brainwashed. Yeah, yeah, leave a message. I'm about to end this as well. This turned out way longer than I meant to. Thanks for being here. I'll go ahead and go with you. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna get some footage of the puppies today. If anybody watches this after I end it, I'm going to do a little bit of light decoration. I'm still fighting this flu-like sickness, upper respiratory stuff. Going to switch out boards for my next live, and I may do a couple of guitar recordings that I'll upload, but I won't do those live. I'll record them on my phone and upload them to you guys. But keep an eye out for Kit Pumpkin and Truffles throughout the day. Thank you if you watch this. Leave a comment if you'd like to jam.